Hello everyone, how are you? The year 2024 has ended and a new year 2024 has begun, and I hope it will be, but oh, well, oh shit. Oh well, we hope that all the conflicts that excite will be end and everything will be fine. Oh goddammit. Somehow, and now about the video itself. During this year, as I practically didn't watch new anime, for some reasons I was not in the mood to look for something new. So the whole year 2023 was nostalgic for me, nostalgic for films and TV series that recorded history. I rewatched all Marvel movies, well, almost. I finished with Avengers Endgame, and then I didn't have no desired energy to watch those because the trash. Black Widow will start, and oh god damn it, no comments. Also watched the all Harry Potter and Fantasy Beasts movies before the new year. And then to be honest, the fourth movie, seventh and eighth movies, I haven't seen the end. Lol. And can someone tell me why? Oh well, it's hard to answer. Let's put it more simply. I call it movies that I've never seen. Damn, it's so stupidly said. Oh well, I didn't watch it because I probably wasn't interested in these movies. And then I become interested, a little surprised that the Harry Potter films are over and fans are still activity talking about the work of John Rowling. And this is wow. And so the new year began and decided to watch some new anime, and as that I did not see that year. And I was a little surprised there were a lot of shitty anime for some reason. And while I was looking for something interesting to watch, I came across this top. The worst anime in 2023. This is not my top, but my 27 else hands and words. Therefore, now we'll see are they really the worst in 2023. Stock up one said ITUs. Maybe your favorite anime will be in this top. And let's go! Tiki. Like my stomach. Oh shit. Where's thought? Okay, let's see. For light enters in darkness. Beholder picks for very worst anime of the year, from production meltdown to downright frustrating and confusing plotting. The Anime News Network review team has carefully chosen the show that left them the most frustrated, disappointed, or outright confused. Anime News Network, please don't take offense, but I heard about you for the first time, and I don't know what to expect. I hope for objective and fair criticism, or at least a little fun. Reach a racing base. Okay, the first anime. I got to skill in the world and became real in the real world too. If you go back to spring anime provide weird here on Anime News Network, you'll see they are pleasantly surprised by the first episode of I got a chat skill in another world. I found Yuya, the overweight and blurred protagonist with the heart of gold, highly sympathetic, and was down to see him get just rewarded by suddenly becoming the sexiest man alive and here his second adventure. Oh, whoa. Then we as well describe it, and damn it. Well, it's what I said about modern anime sucks. In real life, he was a loser. Then he was hit by a bus. He was born into the world and became the strongest, most beautiful, big, and started his own harem. This is unreal. But that's just my opinion. If you like it, watch it. It's your choice. Better still, the show concept inherently interesting, having someone balance life and fantasy world with the life on Earth, all while dealing with the fact that he's not only became Adonis, but has acquired superpowers. Cliché. Fortunately, show has two glaring problems that hamstring it severely. First, its uses concept as nothing more than low-level fulfillment. Burn Earth or in a fantasy world, Yuya stumbles into problems and solves them with either his good looks or superpowers, and has one beautiful woman or another fall head over heels for him in the process. From fires and burst attacks to assassins and monsters, every possible cliché that can happen doesn't happen. It's so lazy that I write this self. There are the luminous problems, that looks terrible. One individual frames can seem beautiful detailed. This anime uses every possible budget animation trick in the book, panning over static frames, extreme close-ups, or cut in a way to stand to avoid showing the action. It's a must visually, and one that only gets worse the longer the show goes on. The show is safe to skip unless you have a morbid curiosity for anime trains wrecks. I don't understand what the really means. And so, in short, if you want to know more about the truth, watch the anime with your own eyes or read the manga. It'll be better than way, and you will know everything and decide whether the critic is right or not. Easy. Okay, the next one, Nicolas Dupree, Kamikaze working for God in a godless world. Wow, this is good animation. Okay, and now read. Does anyone remember the late 2K song Sexy and I Know It by MV? Calling the song is a bit general since the actual reason it became a hit was the back of its music video, and which the group's frontman swing his pedal holster dick at the camera for several minutes. Wait, what? What did you say? At one point, without having the same balance of clever lyrics, there is sort of shooting wiggle in the listener's ear. It's a kind of dumb. Gurma's comedy can be funny for a bit because of just how shockingly low-effort it is. However, the shock wears of sooner rather than later, and you're left without root. Less production can only waste your time because so little time or two was put into it. What the hell was this text, and why do you need it? Holy crap. Kamikaze is like that. Oh, that's why. But that's still strange. But it takes 4 hours and still 3 minutes. There's no time for a hilarious shock of its helpful animation, horrendous edition, and all-ground and brushing production while it's to fear off. Once that's gone, are you left with a poorly put together comedy with only one mode, being as slow and purposefully crude as possible. It's a show where the longest and most established and running gag is that a side character is up. Jesus Christ. Bill, who's constantly trying to have to that child. The only joke it came up with for cult is for everyone to get hearts and their eyes, and one loudly for men harksters. For background, extras started yelling out the names of fetishes with no context. Wow, this epic text. No craft method or toe put into any of its gags, only constant failed attempt to one-up itself on how loud, obnoxious, and purposefully taboo it can be with its subject matter. It's the anime equivalent to early internet sites that cataloged dead baby jokes, oh my god, which I guess is fitting science is animated like miscarriage. It's not even that I found the show offensive, it will have to possess a cogent viewpoint or perspective to do that. Access. I am a person who grew up with the unlimited access to the internet and are interested in anime. I have seen things far more shocking, perverse, and genuinely upsetting than anything this show could get away with on a TV broadcast. What upsets me is just how little thought or care went into any of it, taking what could have been a unique promise within this landscape and turning it into a monotonous, boring endurance test that tries to excuse how bad it's insisting its one purpose. You can make a great comedy that is dumb, crude, and obsessed with sex. You can make an interesting story that comments of nature of religion with biting sarcasm and cynicism. You can do both, but doing so takes far more thought, thought, and inspiration than this smooth pie of show called Iron Monster. What the hell is going on? I may be said all words in English. No comments. Next. Rebecca Silverman, oh my god. A girl and her guard dog. Let me be as clear as possible, I don't dislike this series for its content. Sure, it's not my favorite, but I am up to date with in English manga releases. Also, I admit to always waiting until they're on sale. No, the greatest sin of Girl and Her Guard Dog is the lack of care that went into its transformation from not good manga to actually bad anime. Croatia has an art isn't gorgeous at the best of the time, but really haven't seen anime take okay design and undertow the ugly machine quite like this series did. This goes beyond sim feeling Katsuna's work to make it easier to animate it in the level of detail it had expected from an older TV commercial animated in Flash. Some does look it better, not even a fancy cut on past elements like case, tattoo, make it better because they don't fit the rest of artwork. Then the animation is awkward and clunky and for some no reason. Someone decided in brownish was the right choice of the color palette. It is, in a word, unpleasant. After all that, Chaos Creep approached the H-Gap Romance Palace in comparison. It is one of the worst uses of the H-Gap medieval consummate. Maybe. It sort of doesn't have the series, but it's really a combination of glassy appearance and still animation that damn it is. The content is barely a factor. Okay, it's better here. The reason is clear. Since the manga itself is not popular, the anime turned out to be of such quality. So it's not surprising that. And let's go next. Next one, James Beckett, The Girl Electric Glasses. I don't think there was ever an verse in which The Girl Electric Her Glasses turned out to be a particularly great anime because the source material lacks any remotely interestedness in our qualities. From much the same cookie-cutter formula we can see from real and romantic comedies to point, which is to say that focus one day-to-day direction between a bland young boy and the girl he has a crush on who poses some silly and personality-defining quirk. In this case, our hero Kade likes a girl named Aimee, whose whole deal is that she is blind as a bat without her glasses, and yet she somehow manages to forget to wear them basically at the time. There you go, that's the anime. Imagine whatever genetic sitcom plot you could think up in half a second based on that premise, and more like it than not, you'll thought about this much work into writing a story for the girl I like forgot her glasses. I instantly calls Kade when she meant to call someone else. I happens to stumble upon Kade as he buying her present, but she can't see it. I tries to eat a food and fails. I maybe or maybe doesn't see proof of Kade's embracing low social media games. And any guns entry. The point is, and the best study in the world put this reputation together. The best result where it gets would be incredible forgettable middle school rom-com that you just as legally forgot and excites the minute the credits roll after episode first. Here's thing though, is a go hands joint. Now to be as fair as can possible be, the girl of her glasses is, by a fair margin, the least deranged production that Go Hands has been a part of. Outside of someone truly who knows cinematography than we were tried to in its first episode, majority of Girl I Like is shot like any other random rom-com would be. A more steady camera, lots of shot reverse shot dialogue stands, and general lack of the visual insanity that defines most Go Hands productions. It's still ugly in though. Think about Go Hands that other, more casual Go Hands viewers tend to forget is that it isn't just the terrible CGI camera movements that make their anime so legendary terrible to behold. It's those and completely opposite CGI backgrounds, the now setting and crazy color filters, the generally buffing use of fisheye lessons and other random distortions to frame completely normal dialogue exchanges, the instances of a pink or brown lighting effects and those goddammit little dust motivated to sequences with the no rhyme or reason. Of the studio trademarks are and well in girl after her glasses making such a catastrophe. It takes an overvoice, a truly forgettable nodding boogie of the show. It's turned into a weird, uncanny piece of found art that looked like it was shot on vacation on the surface of Venoms by a team of aliens who have only ever heard whispers of creation known as Who-Man from their ancient myths. Probably single most competent and functional show that Go Hands has ever produced and still stand out as one of worst series than 2023 had to offer. Well, and here again, about why I said the modern anime sucks. It's full of cliches and stereotypes moments, although I still recommended watching it and then drawing conclusions. And to we go next. And this again, Christopher Forrest, kamikaze worker for the god in a godless world. I had to mean it much at least for this and no dishonor was a tier between I am actually the strongest and I am another world with my from season 2 in a matchup that could only be called Battle of Blends. But impression those show where the still column managed to be the worst isekai anime or anime period in a year where kamikaze found way more interesting ways to suck. Sure, smartphone and strongest were particularly bad, but at least they're bad in a way where still technically mostly held together. Kamikaze blew up like a SpaceX rocket all over the launch pad, with the ground crew then trying to escape together what pieces were left in the full season of the show. The series seemingly raised immediate possibility of success and so attempted to pivot into so bad it's good presentation of 7 throw only to 10 thoroughly failed at that. As the secret sauce this makes Kamikaze the hot new menu item at a restaurant for people who hate themselves. So the mentioned non-fiction as watching just a few minutes of me make evidently clear how crucial basic edition skills are plotting and kind of video production together. I tend to try and burst their incompetence to attempt to convince me and all the other kids watching at home that no, see, these are better pros, it's just insulting. The versatility hilarious tries it over factor footage the world can cover up this miserable work Kamikaze is a show about atheists discovering the real powers of God, which ironically should kill any faith you might have in accidents of kind and loving higher power. Well, no comments here, and it's alright the second time this anime has been written. And let's go for next.
Nah, holy shit again.
Okay, Steve Jones, Kamikaze forgiven a god in a godless world. I don't feel like being means this year, so I'm granting this noble distinction the show would wear it's like a medal of honor. You can't watch Kamikaze without getting the sense that someone is playing a prank at you, the viewer, erasing one it of the butt of it. To one extent I respect the brazenness. This year's slate suffered from numerous notable production delays and mishaps, so a show that openly flaunts its time and cost-saving measures seems almost admirable. We were to reduce the anime watching experience to consumptions of baffling gifts, then Kamikaze call content for a top honors. Tonally, it suffers from affliction of having to be a real show, and no amount of some weird optional irrelevance of tense and single-thumbed storyline fundamentals and unfunny humor. This is worst when it's taken itself seriously, undermining the seriousness with a tasteless joke and then doubling down its original supposedly sincere and takedown of religious dogma. It's half-baked if I'm being generous, as cynically lazy I'm being accurate. I can love along with the idea of Kamikaze, but the experience of Kamikaze is best avoided. Oh, third time. Maybe should watch this anime. Especially from the words of the first person who wrote this review. Okay, go next. Mr. AJ Cosplay, Horimiya, The Missing Pieces. I told Horimiya was fine. It was nothing too crazy, but an okay romance, life series to pass the time. I didn't love it so much as everybody else did, and I had some issue, particularly with some of the characters' dynamics that I worried the series closed over. Still, it was, by and large, a mostly forgivable show. Horimiya and The Missing Pieces is a weird installment, because I didn't think if I was watching something like this before, except for maybe the melancholy of Naruhi Suzumiya. How's that for a deep cut? The Missing Pieces is a sequel, but not really, as an adoption the chapters passed over that season 1 was adopted. The result is a bizarre sequel series that arguably takes place alongside season 1, but it's never made clear. There are some visual indications at times to give you an idea of where certain characters are in their journey. This doesn't try to organize the chapters in a way that is more thematically concentrated than linearly. Still, all this does seems to confuse me about some characters' actions. There are some characters' actions weird and distant because they haven't had certain consolidation from season 1 yet. The acting are fun and presentation is clean, but nothing about the season grips me. There are a lot of shows this year that strange up made me mad, from the Shield Hero to Girl Life with her glasses, but Horimiya, The Missing Pieces, just bored me, and feel like that more are genius because at least the others left some impact. Show bored me at its best, and just feel obnoxious this worst, and some producer feel like the series had an all-gripping power that they could get away with the type of structure and sanitize a lot of people. Maybe that's works for others, but it didn't for me. If anything, this season made me want to avoid season 1, with Kyoko now being one of my least favorite leads in romantic slice of life because of how she does about doing things, and how the series treats her. She is obnoxious, she's selfish, and she rarely apologizes for anything. But she is the one who gets to make the big speech at the end of the series about how everything changes, and you should be thankful for friends we make along the way. There are a lot of shows in my best of list that feel like quintessential examples of why I find slice of life and romance anime so enticing. For me, The Missing Pieces is an example of why I am hesitant to recommend those shows to people, and that's never a good thing. Okay, everything is clear. This romantic anime, some like it and some don't, and I don't see anything bad, but nothing good also. And we go next. Okay, next one, Caitlin Moore, A Girl and Her Guard Dog again. What a perfect anime, I can read. Won't anyone believe me? I am sad that regardless of the nature of the relationship with Isaku, the teenage girl has raised for the last decade. I think as total creep. I mean, it's true. Forget the forbidden romance angle for a minute. You are enrolling in high school when you are a grown adult. Storming the room and filling a room because a girl you care about was in a paternal way or romantic way it's talking to some boys. Sulking at the idea of her wearing a swimsuit to the beach, and that same girl says she's like you. You show her down, lick her hands, and grab her boob before you wanna kiss her. Wait, what? Say chase ball lines like, you're really grown up into the body type I like. I mean, Kay just sucks, and his eyes are about as soulful as sharks. Whoa. Romance with an unlikable male leads is a dead and well for me, but watching the characters grow increasingly off model with every episode was fun. They shifted the form with every shot, the feature floating all over their face, and their proportional shifting to looks like a child's drawing. In the best circumstances, a steamy sex scene won't land with a caressing her face with a hand that looks like a glue made of Play-Doh. You can recite the beauty of the beach sand much when the water is washed out beige and brownish pink, can you? It's just an ugly show in spirit and appearance. What a great piece of writing. I have no comments. Authorizing it clear from the name of the anime. A rosy place in the top. Next. Monica Thomas and Faye Ghost. I'll forward this by saying that I didn't watch many bad shows this year, compared to most other years. To begin with, I'm shocked about dropping shows that don't grab me, and I was boosted this year. I became much less tolerant of things that seemed like a big waste of my time. I avoided shows I feel I would like, and I wasn't about to make time to pick one just to dunk one. So, to each their own, we are kind of person who enjoy hate watching and some hilariously bad shows, especially my colleagues who are doing all of us are great otherwise. Let's say it was an extremely limited pool for title of worst, and the Ghost is totally discernible at this price. This sequel to iconic street racing series, Initial D, was like a flat tire. Everything about it is a flat. The animation, the characters, the pacing. It has shockingly little energy for a series that is supposed to embody high-octane sport. High-energy dance music plays, but no amount of BPMs can make up for the lack of motivation or emotion presented on screen. The CG cars are completely animated, but story was the race's lack stakes and are often dragged by an exercise number of long technical exploitations. The characters are one-dimensional with a very little to about what drives them. It doesn't have that much of the animation direction with the sense of the tracker, still with their little expression, leaving nothing to full entertainment from the audience. I don't think this attempt to modernize the classic is up to speed. Some tropes and chopped up feel dated or necessary to more modern newcomers, and doubt the allure and the danger of illegal street racing scene, and for Ghost lacks the push its predecessor had. Not to mention, any adult attempt at drama and humor are pretty ground-worthy, unable to keep up with the more modern sensibilities. It feels like someone took all the worst parts on Initial D and cobbled them together into one vehicle. It's a reminder that we are no longer running in the 90s and have left them behind a long time ago. Nowadays, anime is always rising to the top, and the sequel alone isn't an all keep up, lacking any aspect of skills to match modern momentums, and for Ghost earns last space. Well, everything is clear here too. Amengo's continuation of cult anime, a poorly written plot and some details, and the monetization of what was before was not successful. Also, you can watch it once. Only once. Okay, and finally the last anime. Lindsay Loveridge, Ronnie Kenshin 2023. Oh god, this is so classic. Okay, this year's relaunch of Ronnie Kenshin with a shiny new anime and symptomatic of the large industry problem. Like the section made a boo. The series and native falling apart artistically, non-narratively. Ronnie Kenshin is emblematic of an industry that places profits above people. Uhiro Watsuki should easily be a person non grata instead of rewarded with a continuing published deals or profit from brand's spunky new anime version of what is, at best, a cool sword fight anime where the main character was a catch press. I watched the original series on tape decades ago and I want Danny it's a fun narrative. I was a fan of Samurai X, OWASP and Aoshi was an early anime crush. Yet, this for one, there's nothing in the series you could get from Hell's Paradise or any other history action spectacles. This remake has hardly needed, but its extent reflects how little survives in the face of a great deal for publishers. Jesus Christ, and here everything is clear. A remake of a classic that did not show the hype. Also is our pity to turn on to the way. The classic old anime is very good, but remake is remakes. And now the verdict. Holy bieber shit. The work of the video took a long time. At first there was no motivation to do something, then I got sick, then I had other problems, but I still did it. It took longer than I expected, but there was also positives. Also, I watched the movie A Little Man. Scary movie 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bruno. White chicks. And don't be a Minnesota South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. And what can I say? Marlon Lawrence, the god of comedy. Thank you for watching, but likes, subscribes. This is the longest video made in the entire time and I've been on YouTube. Thank you for all again and see you soon.